Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. So here's a very quick energy update regarding Divine Masculine. And this is quite difficult to read, but here we go. Let's do it. So the energy around communication at this time, it might seem quite difficult. It might seem difficult to communicate with your Divine Masculine at this time. Divine Masculine is certainly feeling this difficulty with communication at this time. So the underlying energy that we have here is completion. Something's ended. It's almost like maybe it's you, Divine Feminine. Perhaps you feel as if it's over between you and your Divine Masculine, because perhaps you've not heard from your Divine Masculine, because as I was saying, this communication does seem difficult for him at this time. It feels, well, Divine Masculine is feeling as if he's walking on a tightrope with regards to communication with you, Divine Feminine. It feels really tricky for him. He doesn't know what to say or how to communicate. He feels, okay, so there's a thin line. Oh, okay, so there's a thin line, and he doesn't want to cross that line. Oh, okay, that's really interesting. Okay, so let's go back to it. Because Divine Masculine's most significant energy is this 10 of Wands. Sorry, 10. Oh, interesting. 10 of Wands. Well, he certainly felt this burden that he can't continue carrying. You know, he can't continue carrying this burden. All right. Well, here we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Wow. Am I going to take a breather? Shall I take a breath? Should we take a pause? No, we're just going to get it out as quick as we can. Wow. There's no innuendo. There's no innuendo. Okay. So all of this is probably relevant with regards to the communication. Okay. So perhaps he does want to say a message. Perhaps he does want to send a message or write a message, but there's, it's tricky for him. He feels like he's walking a tightrope, or there's a thin line and he doesn't want to cross that line. He doesn't want to use innuendo, or perhaps he does, or perhaps he doesn't, because he doesn't want it to be confusing and he actually wants it to be quite clear, which he does. He wants this communication, when he does finally communicate, to be quite clear and assertive. It almost feels as if he's going to be quite blunt. But on the other hand, this could also be you, Divine Feminine. He fears that you may be quite blunt. Okay. So Divine Masculine is in a state of recovery at this time. He's in a state of recovery. Okay. Okay. It's something, I keep hearing a song. And it's, what is the words? Because the night belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to us. I'm not quite sure yet of that relevancy. We shall have a look at the lyrics shortly. But okay, so Divine Masculine is in a state of recovery. In a state of recovery, so perhaps after communication, maybe he has received communication from you, Divine Feminine. Okay, so as I was saying at the very beginning, yeah, this energy is it's quite hard to decipher. But I also feel that that is the energy itself, that it's hard to decipher. Okay. How he feels about you, Divine Feminine. Well, this is his feelings. He's actually obsessed. In a way, it's kind of an unhealthy obsession with you and all the things that he'd like to do with you, Divine Feminine. Okay, all the options all the options. Well, Divine Masculine is certainly looking at his options. He feels now that he has options. Because there was this completion energy, this is the underlying energy, this completion. He was looking over his options. Okay. So perhaps a karmic did come back on the scene for Divine Masculine. He's looking over what to do. He certainly feels this attachment to you, Divine Feminine. So how have things been? How have things been? Well, a lot of toing and froing. I feel as though the situation here is that you have been in communication with your Divine Masculine recently. But I feel as though your Divine Masculine didn't really give you much. And I feel as though perhaps Divine Feminine, you overgave of yourself, you overshared. When really, who you are is enough. But perhaps because you overgave to your Divine Masculine, you were left in a state of not feeling enough. Okay. So is that what led you to speak some truth? And that's what Divine Masculine is recovering from. Okay. But someone is going to be cut some slack. Yes. Because it is a time of moving to calmer waters. So what I really feel here is that Divine Feminine, okay, Divine Feminine has caused Divine Masculine to go into a state of self-discovery. And that's why he is in this recovery, rather than it being the complete end and it's over. One phase of the journey may be over, but a new phase of the journey is beginning. So Divine Masculine is in this state of self-discovery. Okay. I hope you're still here. This reading's all over the place. It certainly feels like it. It feels as though you've been all over the place. It probably feels as if you don't know if you're coming or going with this person. Perhaps that's how Divine Masculine has also been feeling. Okay. So discovery. Let's read it. So it says, Pink from Pinkton. So hello, Pink. Pink says, I am more than I think I am. Divine Masculine is definitely in this state of self-discovery at this time. So life is easy for young Pink. He takes his gifts for granted until one day he loses Petunia, the love of his life, forcing him on an inner journey. He works hard on himself, hoping for another chance that doesn't come. In desperation, he consults Sky God and learns that Petunia is incapable of receiving love. Pink recognizes that Petunia's role in his life has been to expand his capacity to love. And this is something that is happening for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine's capacity to love is expanding at this time. And that's because of you, Divine Feminine. Because of you speaking your truth, sharing your love with Divine Masculine, and speaking your truth to Divine Masculine has led to him being in this state of self-discovery. And his heart is opening up to love, to your love, Divine Feminine. So, that is our reading. Much love. I will be back.